Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. I am Anisha Vashne, a third year student of BTech CSE at Bennett University. Bennett University is an initiative by the Times of India Group in 2016. It offers 30 plus programs and 50 plus leading technology specialization in engineering, management, media, law, and liberal arts. Bennett University also has academic collaboration with universities in Florida, Canada, UK, etc. In addition to my introduction, my keen interest is in cloud computing and web development, and Bennett University has provided me with the platform to grow and enhance my skills. And now I welcome you all to the seminar on special topics in emerging areas. The topic I have chosen for the seminar is green cloud computing. The first question that comes into mind is that all of us have heard about cloud computing, but what is green cloud computing? Let us find out. As the name suggests, green means environment friendly cloud computing. Nowadays, the growing demand for cloud infrastructure has led to a dramatic increase in energy consumption. This desire for power has significantly contributed to the environment's carbon footprint. The ever increasing demand for energy is primarily due to the exponential growth of data centers with thousands of servers and other infrastructure. Energy efficient solutions are necessary to minimize the impact of cloud computing on the environment. So, green cloud computing is the potential solution to aid in the reduction of energy consumption. Green cloud computing is also known as green information technology. Green cloud computing is the study of designing, producing, and using digital devices in a way that reduces their impact on environment. Not only can these solutions save energy, but can also reduce operational cost. Green cloud computing allows user to utilize the benefits of cloud storage while decreasing its adverse effect on the environment, ultimately affecting human well-being. It includes the following practices like virtualization, scheduling, replica management, etc. You can see the diagram over here. Moving onwards, the key issues are the energy efficiency in computing and promoting environmentally friendly computer technologies. In this model, as you can see, a green data center includes power, cooling, designing. But what is green data center? A green data center, a sustainable data center, is a service facility that utilizes energy efficient technology. They do not contain obsolete systems such as inactive or underused servers and take advantage of newer, more efficient technology. Green data centers use advanced technology for data storage management operations on data. All this results in green cloud computing. Goals of green cloud computing are to reduce the use of hazardous materials, maximize energy efficiency during the product's lifetime, and promote the recyclability or biodegradability of defunct products and factory waste. Research continues into key areas such as making the use of computers as energy efficient as possible and designing algorithms and systems for efficiency related computer technologies. Moving onwards to the impacts of green cloud computing on environment. First, fewer carbon footprints because of remote workers. Cloud computing allow businesses to store their data on the internet, which means it can accessed by anyone given the authority, no matter the location or whatever device is being used. This opportunity presented businesses and companies the flexibility to gear their employees towards remote working. As one practice this business trend, they start doing sustainable environment help. Working remotely gives the worker the benefit of escaping the daily commute, which requires them to fuel their cars regularly. The chance to allow your personnel to work at home or any place that would better suit their efficiency and productivity helps the environment by cutting down on fuel emissions. Even though a company has many employees still working, the company does not have to acquire a big space for the office. One can get a small office space which require the consumption of water and electricity. Second, saving the environment by being paperless. Gone are the days when one has to print and store all files received in email or all of the reports you have prepared. With the innovative feature of storing data in the cloud, you do not need large filing cabinets to store your printed copies. Green cloud computing makes it possible for companies and organizations to go paperless. As long as you are connected to the internet, you can leverage cloud storage options like Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, or SharePoint. With the emergence of Adobe Sign or DocuSign, there is no need to sign any file for a single signature. The use of these green cloud computing tools make it possible for organizations in different industries to go paperless and to reduce paper product consumption, if not eliminated. This approach creates a significant impact on the environment by cutting down the need to regularly purchase products, shred your documents, or dispose your files. Third, the reduction of power consumption to decrease energy use. Reduction of the company's power consumption does not only mean the turning off the computers or workstation lights when they are not in use, though this can make a huge difference. After one has logged out, shut down their desktop, and make the way home, these on-premises servers need to have a constant power supply to make server works. You also need to have a running cooling system 24/7 to avoid servers from overheating, and disposing of these machines after their shelf life will be even another thing that needs to be tackled. Switching to the cloud can reduce reliance on these on-premise servers. It means that one needs fewer machines in the office location. There's less space and cooling requirements, leading to a reduced power consumption rate. Saving from these freed up capital expenditures can be allocated to other environment friendly projects or businesses. Fourth, dematerialization that decreases greenhouse gases emission. When one opts to have an on-site data center, the material used to build it goes a long way and produce greenhouse gases GHG during its life cycle. These GHG are emitted as raw materials for your equipment is being produced. The same gases are emitted as the equipment being assembled and transported to its location. As one uses the equipment, more gases are produced. As one moves to the cloud, means they decrease the emission of these gases and practice dematerialization. Dematerialization means the replacement of physical products with virtual alternatives. Reducing leverage on physical products like paper, piece of machinery, equipment, and hardware also decrease the amount of waste generated when these products call the need disposal. Green cloud computing even allows you to focus your time and effort on other profitable projects than dealing with mundane tasks like IT and downtime issues. Moving onwards to the advantages of green cloud computing. Conserving energy by green cloud computing. In the year 2013, Google funded a project to measure the energy usage and carbon emission of cloud computing. The amount of constant power consumed for common software programs such as spreadsheets, email, and CRM systems to the cloud is expected to reduce total energy consumption by 87% with this new project. Cloud computing technology reduced power consumption to an extent. Before cloud computing, the servers were situated in server room and needed a constant power supply to keep them running. Along with the servers, power was required by the cooling system to ensure they are not overheating. As life ends for server and coolers, they need to be disposed of too. With cloud computing, the hardware on the premises is reduced, so is the reduction in power consumption. Now, with green cloud computing and cloud computing, the aim is to reduce power consumption even more. Second, remote working reduces the carbon footprint in the environment. As discussed before, remote working is one of the biggest advantages that the corporate world has seen today. flexibility to work from anywhere and anytime. This flexibility has increased productivity and reduced the daily commute of employees to the office. This cut down in commute has reduced the fuel consumption and carbon emission to the atmosphere. This has benefited the organization to cut down on real estate cost along with energy consumption at the office premises. Third, going paperless with green computing and cloud computing. This is also what we have discussed previously, that the cloud is safe to store data. Storage of files in cloud is advantageous as it offers to access document anytime and from anywhere. The other important feature is that data is not lost as it could happen at times from hard drives in server rooms. Cloud computing and green technology have several options for organizations to go completely paperless. Fourth, reduction in e-waste generation. Electronic waste is increasing every decade. This disposal of waste to the environment is causing harm to the ecosystem and human health as well. So, green cloud computing reduces e-waste generation. Moving onwards to the disadvantage of green cloud computing. Implementation cost is high. The initial investment for green cloud computing is considered to be high by medium-sized and small-sized organizations. Green computing is still not yet affordable to everyone. Evolving technology will be challenging to adapt to. Green cloud computing technology is evolving, so it is slightly challenging for everyone to adapt immediately. Green computers may be considered underpowered, as the aim is to conserve energy. The computer applications that need high power to perform would be affected by green computing. Several approaches to green cloud computing. First, product longevity. It is an important part of the design process. With the goal of producing greener technology, one must strive to make the product last for as long as possible. Often, the biggest use of resources comes from making the product during the manufacturing process. It is more economical and eco friendly to upgrade or modulate equipment rather than produce a new one. Second, algorithm efficiency. The efficiency of algorithm affects the number of computer resources required for any given computing function, and there are many efficiency trade-offs in writing programs. Algorithm changes, such as switching from a slow, that is linear search algorithm to a fast, that is hashed or indexed search algorithm, can reduce resources usage for a given task from substantial to close to zero. In 2009, a study by physicists at Harvard estimated that the average Google search released 7 grams of carbon dioxide. However, Google disputed this figure, arguing instead that a typical search produced only 0.2 grams of carbon dioxide. Third, resource allocation. Resource allocation algorithms can also be used to route data to data centers where electricity is less expensive. Larger service centers are sometimes located where energy and land are inexpensive and readily available. Local availability of renewable energy, a climate that allows outside air to be used for cooling, or locating where the heat they produce may be used for other purposes, could be factored in green slit sitting decisions. Fourth, virtualization. It is a process wherein multiple operating systems run on a computer system at the same time. The applications running appear as they have their machine. The use of common servers and sharing the terminal is found to save energy by 80%. Fifth, power management. The electricity transmission wasted 40% of power and utilized only 60%. With green cloud technology, energy will be used efficiently. The power management in cloud computing using the green algorithm is reducing the power consumption by the computers. Applications in green cloud computing. Management of energy in data centers. Green wireless networks. Green parallel computing with big data network. Green computing with an algorithm. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a great day.